Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Bexar County Court of Law number 6 and the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court Arraignment Docket. Today is Tuesday, the 27th of July, 2021. It is approximately 2:05 p.m. What we are doing today is calling out arraignment docket for folks who have not made their first appearance. In the future, if you would like to not have to participate in our arraignment dockets, you're welcome to do so. Number one, you need to let Pat know whether you're in touch with your client or not. If you're not in touch with your client and you exhausted all your resources to try to find them, we need to issue an FTA warrant on them. And if we find them, we'll be happy to let you know and recall that warrant once we have them participating again. Two is you need to get an offer from the state. All you need to do is call up Guillermo and or Alexis or email them and they'll be happy to send you an offer on your case. And three is let Pat know what you want to do after you get all the cards on the table. If you need a jury trial, let her know. I think we're looking at October at this point for jury trials.
Yes, sir.
In the Supreme Court. And if you have another resolution or you and the state have worked out an agreement, just let Pat know and she'll give you the dates that we're going to be doing pleas and whatnot. So that's the name of that tune. All right. First case I have is State of Texas versus Eric Ruiz with Ray Martinez. Ray,
Mr. Martinez has not checked in, Your Honor.
okay. Another Ray Martinez. State of Texas versus Caleb Johnson with Tim Roundtree.
Your Honor, Mr. Roundtree has gotten with me. He has reset all of his.
Okay, that's a whole page going up. How helpful.
I kind of harassed him because he didn't last time.
You're lying on my page so I don't come back to it. Okie dokie. Page and a half. Okay, Ramiro Estrada, are you with us today?
Your Honor, Mr. Estrada also contacted me. His client is ill, and so we have reset.
Okay. Joseph Acevedo.
Your Honor, I have not gotten him checked in, so I don't know where he is.
Steve Nicholas.
He's here.
Stevie Wonder, talk to me.
I'm here. I filed an application for pretrial diversion on my client. I'm just waiting.
Have you actually submitted it to the DA yet, Steve?
Yes.
Great. Let's reset for 30 days and see what the state wants to do on the pretrial diversion pending.
Yes.
Sounds good, Judge.
All right. Thanks, Steve. Nathan Slimane.
I'm here, Judge. Good afternoon.
How about Marcus Vasquez?
I'm in contact with him. I need an offer.
State, fire off an offer, if you would, to Mr. Slimane for Mr. Vasquez. Let's reset a week for him to get it. Fair enough?
Yes, Your
That
Honor.
works. That works. Thank you, Your Honor.
Only one I got for you, I think. Frank Sandoval.
He's here.
Frank, talk to me about Annabelle Mendez, please.
He checked in, Your Honor. And I see him here. There you go.
Frank Sandoval, you're lurking. Can you hear me? I guess he'll come back. Renee Munoz. Is Renee with us today?
Yes, Renee's here, or he was here, Your Honor. Now, whether they're on other Zooms, I do not know, but they're on.
Renee, can you hear me? I see your picture. We'll come back. Suzanne Kramer.
Judge, I'm here.
Hey, a player. Talk to me about Bruce Saldana.
Bruce Saldana's case is kind of old because he made a bond out of Maverick County, but the bond never made it to Bexar County. It took us a good, I don't know, months and months and months to get it here, but he was actually on bond. But we finally got it here. So it's just a harassment that I need a plea bargain from Alexis for, but I am in constant contact. In fact, he wanted to know if he should Zoom in today, and I told him no.
Okay, so let's just fire off an offer, if you would, on Mr. Saldana for Ms. Kramer, and we'll reset a week for her to get it.
Is that good?
That's all I got for you, Susan. Thanks.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Raheem Mamori, talk to me about Jose Luna.
Judge, I have his offer from the state. I am not in touch with my client.
Okay, when's the last time, have you ever been in touch with them?
I have, Judge. Last time was when we were here last time. I went over the offer with him and he rejected the offer, which I think was 628, I believe,
Okay,
or 615.
I guess we're gonna have to put out an FTA warrant. If you hear from him, let us know. We'll pull it back.
Absolutely, Judge. May I be excused?
You bet. Thanks for your help.
Thank you, Pat.
Eric,
All
go
righty.
all. Eric with us.
Hello, Judge. How you
Yes.
doing?
Talk to me about Mike Rico.
Let's talk. He's my client. He's here. This is our first setting. It had a companion case that was a felony. They dismissed that. I thought these two were going to go together. I'll talk to any prosecutor.
Do you have an offer on this case yet from the state?
And this is the first time we've spoke about this case at all. So no, sir, I
All
don't.
right, state, please send Mr. DeWalt an offer for Mr. Rico. And you might want to also check on the status of the felony and see if there's any way to combine them or work something out on that. I think
They
that's.
closed it, Your Honor.
Felony's dismissed. See if you could do the same with the
Oh,
misdemeanor.
dismissed, even better. All right, well then fire them off. Let's reset for a week for you to get the offer and we'll go from there. Will that work?
Yes, sir. 1 week.
All right, you're out of here.
My client showed up today. Can I show up for him next week?
Absolutely. No clients need to come to this arraignment docket. As long as you know where they are, we're all happy as planned.
I do. Michael Rico, I'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, state. Thanks, defense. Prosecution. Bye, Judge.
John Fox, talk to me.
Your Honor, I don't have Mr. Fox on.
Andrew Priest, are you here?
I'm here,
Yes.
Judge.
Talk to me about Summer Tirina.
We have an offer on that case, Judge. I think we're close to a resolution. She told me that she had she's taken some DWI education classes up front. She was going to get me those documents so I could send them over to the DA's office to see if maybe that would sweeten the deal a little bit. So that's what I'm waiting on.
Okay, so you have an initial offer, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Will another week give you enough time to try to finesse it?
I can let her know we need it within a week, Judge.
Let's do that. State, Mr. Priest is going to contact you on Miss Tiarina. Give him the sweetheart deal you reserve for only special people.
Judge.
And Andrew, I've got you on a Christopher or a Sam Cox also.
I believe that's going to be a plea, Your Honor. The state tendered I believe, a time served offer on it. And I talked to him over the weekend and he said he would accept that.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Priest, if you can get me his email address today, after we're through with Docket, I can send it and we could do the plea on Thursday at 2:00 if you are available.
I'm available. He's a little difficult to get a hold of, but I will try to reach him and get
If not, if you cannot get a hold of him, the next plea would be next Thursday, the 5th at 2:00.
next
Just
Thursday.
let me know when. And
Okay.
his email address so I can send the paperwork, okay?
My guess is it probably will be the 5th. I do have contact with him. He is a little bit difficult to get a hold of. It sometimes takes a little while, but I do have contact with him.
Great. One more.
And I got Jason Miles. Or Jason.
We need an offer from the state, Judge. I did send an email last week to the state explaining some potential issues with the criminal trespass. I would just ask if they could take a look at that email before they tender the offer.
Let's do that and reset this one for a week.
For a week?
Yeah, will that give you enough time?
I'm just waiting for the state, Judge.
We have very efficient DAs. A week should be plenty of time. Isn't that
Great.
right, Dave? All right, good to go. You're out of here. David Vogt, talk to me about Jorge Cruz.
Good afternoon, Judge. I conferred with Nick on this. So this is one where there was a felony pending. The felony's been rejected. And so Nick had refused to offer PTD, even though I could get PTD on the felony if it got indicted. But the very fact that it was rejected on a PTD-able felony, he said he could do PTD. I want to talk to one of these two ADAs to see if they'll recommend PTD. And then I can get that filed today. It's a UCW, client has no history. He's got a federal job, and so deferred is a no-no. If Mr. Flores or Ms. O'Connor, if you can give me the green light to apply for PTD, I can do that today.
State, you want me to just reset this for a jury trial to buy y'all some time? And if you can work him a deal, great. If you can't, he's already set the trial, so we're good. That's kind of where we're headed, isn't it, David? If you can't get your PTD, you're going to want a trial, are you not?
Probably.
Yeah, there you go. So let's set it for jury trial, Pat. And if they work something out before then, that's wonderful.
Okay. October 18th.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Mark Lassiter.
Your Honors, Michael Goins, that's a misprint, I believe. Charles Denner, we had arguments on the motion to quash last
Yes,
week,
yes.
and this is just a placeholder.
I was talking to Brooke by text message for about an hour to see if I have a more recent update from her. And I told her your arguments and she's ciphering on it. She has not found anything on points. What's she telling me? I'll get back to you tomorrow on it.
Okay, that'll be fine.
And we'll go from there. Is that the only case you got, Mike?
I have one, it's the first one on page 7. It is Brandon Medina. I believe it's still a red file.
Actually, there are 2 cases, Mr. Goen. One is a red file, which would be the 658955. However, the 658954 is not.
Okay,
We have a file on that.
I'll get in contact with Alexis and Guillermo and get everything started on this, Judge. I do have contact with my client. He was going to be on, but at 2:30.
Okay, all good.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
You're out of here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, let me back up where we were. And Jay Norton with us today.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Gary Hillier here for Mr. Norton on Roxanne Monroe.
Talk to me about Roxanne Monroe, please.
Judge, we have an offer and we've since received some more discovery. I'd like to confer with either DA if possible. I believe Ms. O'Connor has conferred with Mr. Norton in the past.
Okay, we're not going to have time for you to confer today, but I can reset you for a week and then you got a week to confer at your ability. Will that work?
That'll work, Your Honor. Thank you.
That's the plan. Thanks.
May I be excused, Judge? Our client is on standby, but she's not here today.
All good. Thank you.
Your Honor, I don't know what Mr. Munoz, Rene Munoz is on and available, Your Honor. He was on another page. We also have Victoria Cruz for Mr. Martinez, which was on the first page, Your Honor.
Okay, Victoria, talk to me about Eric Ruiz.
I'll confer via email with the state. It's just a regular DWI, no enhancements, nothing like that. It was transferred from County Court 5, so I've never conferred on it in here, but I will shoot Ms. O'Connor an email.
Okay, let's reset that one for a week so they can link up.
Your Honor, Ray has a vacation notice on file, so I'm gonna be by myself all next week. Is there any way we could kick it a week after?
Yep, reset 2 weeks.
Please, thank you.
And then you, what's going on with Ruben Rios?
He had a felony that worked out, so I will confer on the other 2 misdemeanors. His felony is now gone away.
Yes.
Okay, let's reset that one 2 weeks also, so they'll be together. Will that work?
Excellent. Yes, sir. And Alexis, I will email you this afternoon.
All good. Thanks.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
You bet.
Thank you.
And Mr. Munoz is on the next page. Your Honor.
Hey, talk to me about Veronica Antillon.
Yes, Judge. On behalf of Ms. Antillon, I'll be requesting a jury trial.
Okay.
Going to be October
18th.
Okay.
October 18th, Pat?
Yeah, I'll send you a email with it, but it's October 18th.
Perfect. That may be, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and actually Paula Perez is early and Mr. Hunt is early as well.
Joel Richardson with us yet?
No, Your Honor. The only attorneys on are Paula Perez and Mr. Hunt.
All right, let me look for them. Okay, Paula, talk to me about Steve Aguillon.
Yes, Judge. The state had made us an offer. However, in the interim between the last setting and now, he's picked up another case. So I'm going to have to get with the state to confer again because they're obviously going to update whether or not their offer is the same or changes.
Is this gentleman on a Smart Start mobile device? Do we know?
Judge, you did put him on some devices because we communicated about it when we were trying to get the bond set on his newest case.
Okay. Hey, now we have 2 DWIs. You need to relook at your offer, I guess. Let's reset for a week for y'all to get time to do that. Will that work?
Yes, Judge.
All right, that's fine. Thanks.
Thank you. May I be excused?
You bet.
Thanks.
Now, Mr. Hunt is a 3 o'clock, Your Honor.
I'm looking. All right, Mr. Hunt, talk to me about Maribel Santa Cruz.
I've reviewed evidence with her. I do have an offer from Alexis and I've discussed it with her. She wants to review all the evidence again. Could I have 2 weeks, please? Sure. Thanks.
And that's all I got for you, I think.
Okay.
That's
Your
it.
Honor, Mr. Sandoval has come back in.
Okay.
Page.
Judge, talk to me about Annabelle Mendez.
We have an offer, Judge. I received an email today from Miss Benavides that the number I had been texting Miss Mendez on has changed, so I have the new number for her. And that's the same with Mr. Garcia. I have new numbers for them that I didn't have previously that I received today. I believe I have offers on both of them, Judge.
Do you know what you need to do on either one yet? Whether it's going to be a plea or a trial?
It was going to be a plea. That's why I was surprised that I lost contact with her. But I just need to confirm. With Mr. Garcia, I have not had contact with him, Your Honor. And I did want to apologize that I did log on, but I was simultaneously on the 187th from this morning as well. And I couldn't get the unmute done quick enough. I apologize.
I understand, not a problem. Do we need to issue an FTA warrant on Mr. Garcia? Is he that missing?
No, Your Honor. Although I
You're breaking up, Mr. Sandoval.
His number today, and I did reach out for him, and he hasn't contacted me back. But his number today, and I did attempt to contact him. He hasn't contacted me back. But this has just been over the period of one morning, afternoon. So I have
Your Honor, I believe that Mr. Garcia went into the courtroom, and we are now getting everybody's any defendants who show up, their phone number and their email address. And so I did shoot it to Mr. Sandoval. And so I think he's trying to contact him. So we've had some kind of contact.
All right. Let's reset both of them. Will a week give you enough time to check them both out, Frank?
I do appreciate it, Your Honor. And now that I have a new number from Miss Mendez as well. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thanks, sir. You're out of here. Who else we got? Let's see.
All right. At this point, Your Honor, I only have a defendant that is waiting for an attorney. And I believe that would be Marissa.